Hello, everybody, and welcome to Warrensburg, Missouri. We are on the campus of Warrensburg High School. We are in Tiger Fieldhouse, and we are ready for a huge MRVC West matchup. Gary, we got to cover the MRVC West tournament earlier this year. Cats fell in the semifinals to a stellar center team that did win the whole thing, and Warrensburg almost knocked that center team off. So right now, these are the three at the top racing to see who can become MRVC regular season champs.
How'd you say that, huge, again? I just wanted to hear that one more time.
Huge MRVC West matchup tonight.
This is, and I mean, this is going to decide really who the top two teams are. If we can come out of here with a win and go to a center, and it be the winner of that take the conference, that would be sweet. And that's going to happen next week. So
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So that'd be nice to be able to come out of tonight with a win. That way, it's on us and it's on center and obviously Warrensburg too, to determine who's going to be atop of the conference. So it's going to be a fun game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Excited about this. Been excited about this game since the tournament. Because we knew that it was going to be a good game, a good matchup, as well as centers in a couple weeks.
And hopefully both teams will be at full strength when we tip off. Kobe Norris, excused absence. He was at Rockhurst College for a soccer tryout. So he's on his way here, running a little bit behind. So hopefully he will get here in time for the opening tip. Obviously, if you've got your name in the scorebook, you'll be all right there. So hopefully you get him. You know, Warrensburg had to play without Cooper Berry to finish up the MRVC tournament because of COVID, and he was in quarantine. So hopefully we'll have a full slate. Loose balls. You got Nappy, the good athlete, was the quarterback on the football team. There's just great athletes on both sides. It's going to be a fun matchup. Just not in the right position, thinking they were going to come off another side. They fixed it, though, at halftime. He had some others in there helping him, and that was a good thing. Also, with not having Monty down there, who hampers people on the boards as well. So I'll be interested to see how this all shakes out. We got about 12 minutes before we got tip-off. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more here from Warrensburg after this.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have many choices when you buy a used car. What do you want? A good deal? A quality vehicle? Outstanding service? At Holland's Auto Sales, you don't have to sacrifice for one of the others. You get all three. The best part is Steve will be there for you because Holland Auto Sales has been Harrisonville's used car dealer for 36 years. So the next time you're in the market for a used car,
go where the Grammars go, Holland Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who Fortis trusts to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tile and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Competition between teammates makes for a stronger and better team. Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance and Cameron Chenoweth of American Family Insurance were both Wildcats on the field. Now they are competitors off the field. They know that you have many choices for insurance, so they're teaming up to offer free auto, home, and life insurance quotes. Call Lacey at 816-380-2700 or Cam at 816-380-3996 and get started on your new insurance quote today.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside of Tiger Fieldhouse on the campus of Warrensburg High School, Warrensburg, Missouri, the home of Central Missouri State University. University of Central Missouri, I should say, not Central Missouri State anymore. University of Central Missouri, they changed. And we are ready for some basketball. Big MRVC West matchup coming your way here in about 10 minutes or so. Gary, it should be a good one.
It should. We've had this on our calendar ever since the conference, as I said a while ago, since the conference the conference tournament, and so here it is. Now it's time to really start getting into the position where we're playing our best basketball as we get through coming through the conference and into the districts.
Yeah, so now you almost feel like we need a separate TikTok clock to see when Kobe is going to get here. As he was on his way, was running a little late. You hope he gets here safely and on time, but more importantly, the safety is the first issue there. So
well, and our next ends, we've got good next ends. I mean, you got somebody that'll be able to go in and spell him when he needs spelling in James Tiemann. You've also got Monty Schroeder. They could play a little bit of different ball with Monty in there. So they've got several different ways they could go. And it really doesn't concern me. You do like to have the consistency that you've been used to having, but hey, I think we'll be able to overcome this and play good ball no matter what.
Absolutely, it's next man up type mentality, and that's the way it's got to be tonight. I think Tiemann would come in and do great as a point guard because he's a distributing first point guard. I think that would be great for him to get that start as well. But like you said, there's a lot of different ways they can go about it, so it'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out and who all will be starting for the Cats. But it'll be a fun type of game tonight. With these two do battle here, Warrensburg has been ranked in the state multiple times this year. They've kind of fluctuated around that 8 to 10 ranking. They were undefeated and ranked early right before Christmas. Then they fell out after Christmas, and I believe they're 13-4 on the year. Beat a really tough Van Horn team by about 14 last Friday night here at home. So a lot of good basketball played in this one. I've seen a lot of good games in this gym as well, Gary. Clinton and Warrensburg had some battles back in the day. My cousin Noah, who helps coach is the coach of our 4Ts basketball team, first and second grade team, and Coach Jackson played on the same team.
Talking about we're playing in Warrensburg. Unfortunately, both of these games that we have to play are on the opponent's court. We had to come over here and play Warrensburg, where they're tough to play. They're tough to play anyway, but on their home court just like we are at home. And the same thing, then we've got to go to Center and play at Center. So next year we'll have both of them at home. So
good news about the Center game, they don't let anybody in the gym anyway, so that one will be okay.
That is true.
But nevertheless, yeah, if this is the year you want to play them both on the road, it's probably the COVID year. That being said, it's also going to harden them up come district time if they have to go on the road in districts and play for a district championship.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and you're going to have to play on the road anyway. You need to learn how to do that. And this is the way, like in football, you want to play the first several games on the road because that way you've got some of the later games at home. And as we're talking, here comes Kobe Norris into the gym from outside. He's already dressed out. He's just running to the bench.
Do you think he was sitting in the back all the way here, like putting socks on, changing?
He probably had his socks on before they left the parking lot, probably. So.
Well, we got about 4.5 minutes before we have our tip-off of this one. Warrensburg, Harrisonville, MRVC West Tilt coming your way in about 5 minutes. Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel, grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the Blue both on and off the field.
Stop going online and paying top dollar to make a t-shirt. Call Cindy at C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. She will walk you through the whole process and have you or your organization looking the best. It's no mistake that Fortis Broadcasting is always the best dressed crew around. We trust Cindy with all of our apparel on game day. Put a personal C Squared touch on your next order. Whether it's just 1 or 100, C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing can get it done. Check them out on Facebook or go see them on the Clinton Square.
When you plan a party, the last thing you want to do is worry about cooking and cleaning up that mess. Call the experts at Time for Seasoning Catering. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant menu for your celebration. Take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu that they'll be talking about for weeks. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME for seasoning.com to get her booked today. When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance Agent Bradley Sainer can help you understand your options so you can be prepared for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Farmers Agent Bradley Sainer at 816-974-8105 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matters most to you. That's Bradley Sainer at 816-974-8105.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hello, everybody, and welcome inside of Tiger Fieldhouse in Warrensburg, Missouri. About 2 minutes before we have the tip of Harrisonville and Warrensburg. And good news for the Cats, Kobe Norris in the house. He did make it before tip. I'd imagine we're probably going to see James Tiemann starting things off, see Kobe in the game, obviously, at some point. But nevertheless, they got everybody here, and it's going to be a good one. You know, tonight, keys to the game for me, Gary, key number one, be a trash man. Pick it all up. Don't give second, third, and fourth opportunities.
Oh, I totally agree, and that's what kills you when you are allowing the defense to be, or the offense to be able to make rebounds. That's kind of like what I was talking about, Atkinson being that for the Cats. And if we can limit theirs, then that makes it a better chance for us.
Number two, double down. What I'm talking about, you got to double down on Barry underneath, but you got to have help side on the outside, because if you leave Baldwin, Nappy, or Nimmo open on the outside, they can knock those shots down. So if you're going to double down, you got to know who's going to be up there.
Yeah, and you've got to control Pitzenberger. I mean, he is who they turn to, and so we've got to control him as well.
So we are set for the tip. We're probably going to have a national anthem, so we will take a quick timeout. We'll be back with your tip-off right after this.
We all have a checklist when it comes to getting car care. No matter what is on your list, convenience, knowledge, affordability, friendliness, Colby's Car Clinic has you covered. Convenience is being right here in Harrisonville and taking care of all car care problems. From an oil change to tires and everything in between, it's your only stop. Knowledge is covered with having an ASE certified master technician. Affordability means they will work with you to not break your budget. And friendliness greets you each time you walk in the door as they treat you like an old friend. Go see Colby and the gang right behind O'Reilly's in the Big Blue building.
Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Held's Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need one roll of sod, a scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, they have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Held's Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pocket. Don't break the bank when it comes to your vehicle needs. Instead, come to the shop that keeps the cost in check and you rolling back down the highways. Young's Auto Repair, right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial.
It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land & Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside of Tiger Fieldhouse on the campus of Warrensburg High School, Warrensburg, Missouri. That was pretty funny. I don't know. So we're laughing because they were announcing non-starters, and they don't usually do that wherever you go. So the guys were running out, and then they were like, they didn't know what was going on, and finally Brooks ran about halfway out and was doing his knuckles, and then he realized, wait, what's going on? So now we'll have the starters coming your way here in just a second. So, Gary, talk is over. Huge matchup. Somebody's going to be in the driver's seat early in the MRVC West season with a win tonight. Cats in their away blue tops, blue bottoms, white trim, also white letters and gray numbers for the Cats for Warrensburg. They're being their home whites, white tops, white bottoms with the maroon writing and letters as we are set for basketball. I know 2 out of the 3 officials tonight, Gary. We have Jason Hill down there. Looks like Jason is going to be the one jumping it up. Then we also have Langston Parker, who is to my left of Hill down there. I'm not sure of the older gentleman on the other side, but the other 2 I do know and do a really good job. Langston works with us a lot in the summer shootouts. Jason I've gotten to know over the last several years. I think he's actually from Warrensburg area. So. Yeah, and
the gentleman on the right, I've seen him ref several basketball games as well. So.
And we were just talking a couple weeks ago. We had Jason in Harrisonville. It was a very good officiated game. We didn't talk anything about it. And when you have a game with good flow, you don't usually talk about officials.
Well, and I think also, he's going to be if you want to call it the lead official tonight or whatever. The good thing about it is, kind of those follow, and so I think he will lead the way in this game. So.
Well, and your favorite company in the state of Missouri, MSHSAA, their favorite governing body, MSHSAA, Jason routinely grades out at the top of the MSHSAA officials. He's been in the Final Four at the Show Me Bowl for football and the Final Four for basketball multiple times. So I told you.
But they don't grade him. It's the the coaches that do. So I trust the coaches. I'm going to stop. I'll stop there, okay?
I won't get you in trouble.
You can assume what I was meaning by that.
Hey, I'm just glad I know somebody that knows a lot of politicians. I mean, I won't go as far as calling you one, but
oh, please don't.
All right, so we're getting ready for basketball action. Warrensburg going to go from right to left or south to north. I believe that's the way we're set up here, Gary.
No.
Are we not? Well, then I'm not even attempting. So we're going left to right, right to left. Cats are going to go from left to right. This controlled in the backcourt. It'll be Pitzenbarger, handoff to Baldwin, and we're underway from Warrensburg. Baldwin going to hand off to Pitzenbarger. He's got it way outside. Volleyball line goes between the circles, gets it over on the wing. Baldwin's going to fire a quick early 3, knocks it down, and it's 3-0 early. Back the other way we go. Langer throws that one away. Pitzenbarger going to go coast to coast. Glasson good. Pitzenbarger for 2, and it's 5-0 early. Tieman's got it back the other way. Get it to Bocher, back over to Tiemann. Tiemann loses the handle, and it goes back the other way. So the Cats need to slow down and calm down here. Warrensburg crowd in it early, and the Cats down 5-0 early. Nappy to Baldwin, and he's going to bring it across the timeline. He's got it on the wing right side, goes top of the key with it. Going to go off into the corner, Nimmo. Nimmo's go to the corner to the wing, up to the top of the key, spin it over for Nappy, into the corner now Baldwin. Inside they go to Barry. He spins, shoots, delivers. 7-0 out of the gates. All Warrensburg. Tiemann going to bring it back the other way, gets it off to Atkinson. Atkinson's got it into the cutter. Blixt, he knocks it down, and one. Connor Blixt. And he's got an and one opportunity here with 6:54 to go here in the first quarter. I like the look, the teamwork. Kennedy's so good at finding those cutters into the lane. Blixt at the line, free throw, no good. And it's going to be Barry with the rebound. It's going to go back the other way. So 7-2, 6:50 to go here, first quarter. Baldwin across the timeline with it. Goes top of the key. Going to dribble, drive, kick in the corner. Pitzenbarger out of the corner. Dribbles inside, now kick out to Nappy. Nappy going to dribble, drive. Glasson good. And it's 9-2. Back the other way it goes. Across Baldwin to Bocher. Bocher tries to get it over to Langer. It's knocked out of bounds. Get it into Atkinson, back to Langer. 6:25 to go here, first quarter. Cats down 7 early. Atkinson with it, looking inside. Gonna dribble in. Floater, Glasson, good. Kennedy Atkinson, 9-4 the score. Good move by Kennedy, knocks it down. It's gonna go back the other way. Back to a 5-point game with 6:05 to go in the quarter.
And other than that free throw, there hasn't been a missed shot yet.
Nimmo to Barry. Barry's got it top of the key. Starts a dribble, now going to kick it over to Baldwin on the right side wing. He goes into the blocks for Barry, working on Bocher, no good. And a rebound back the other way. Langer with it. Across the timeline, under 6 to go first quarter, and the Cats down by 5. They get it off to Blixt on the wing. Blixt guarded by Nimmo. Top of the key, they go now for Langer. Langer going to dribble, drive on Nappy. Hand check foul going to be called on Eli. And it'll be Cats ball underneath their own bucket with 5:39 to go here first quarter, and the Cats down by 5.
His first, second team foul in the first half.
Cats doing a good job weathering the early storm, especially if you can get a bucket here and only be down by 3. They get it into Atkinson, but a sloppy pass. Bocher able to chase it down, though, and it'll be Langer to run it. Gets it between the circles for Atkinson. Off to Blixt. Blixt got it right side wing, top of the key. Long three, no good. Rebound inside is Barry. Barry gets it off for Baldwin, and Baldwin pushes it back the other way. 5-point game. Baldwin in the paint, backs it up, has it on the wing, left side, left corner now Nimmo. Nimmo out, goes to the blocks, knocked away from Barry, picked up by Atkinson. Atkinson dishes, drops it back to Atkinson from Blixt. Good, Kennedy Atkinson. And it's 9-6, Cats back to within 3. Baldwin going to bring it back the other way. He opened the scoring in this one with a 3. He's going to dribble, drive, knocked away. Going to call a foul. I think they call that one on Tiemann. We'll see. Yeah, they call it on Tiemann. Got a hand on the back there. And now Norris and Schroeder going to check in for Bocher and Tiemann. Good first 3 minutes for Tiemann there. And Baldwin going to get in the corner, and underneath they go. Knocked away, but picked up by Baldwin. Cats got to be quick on those hands to be able to pick up those loose balls. Nappy going to dribble drive. Glasson good. It's 11-6. Warrensburg with the lead with 4:35 to go here in the first. Norris has got it. He's going to dribble drive, kick in the corner for Langer. Langer going to drive, kick out for Norris over to Blixt. Misses that one, going to go back the other way. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. And now Pitzenbarger goes and one. Basket is good. 13-6, a 7-point advantage now for the Tigers, and Pitzenbarger at the line.
In for the Tigers, number 2, Zach Munsterman, and number 33, Marcus Tart. Shelby Pitzenbarger to
Munsterman and Tart check in for Barry and Nimmo. Pitzenbarger at the line for an and 1, make it an 8-point game early. Free throw, good, rattles it home. He's got 5, and it's 14-6. Get it off for Langer. Langer gonna drive in, put it up, no good. Maybe a little bit tough on that shot there. It goes back the other way. Warrensburg can have a chance to make it double figures early on in this one. Munsterman with it on the wing, left side, skips it over for Baldwin. Back to Nappy. Nappy thinking about a 3, gonna dribble drive, put it up, no good. And over the back, gonna be called on Tart. Goes back the other way. So call the push off there on Tart. It goes back the other way, 14-6 to score, 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Something I noticed so far, Gary, we just seem a little out of sorts because of, Kobe showed up a little bit late. You had a different lineup in there. Cats just got to get back to their basics here.
Oh, agreed.
Get it off for Langer. Langer's going back top of the key for Atkinson. Atkinson guarded by Pitzenbarger, and he's going to take Pitzenbarger to the hole, kick it in the corner, wide open 3, Blix. No good. Atkinson tried to get that offensive rebound. It goes to Tart. Tart to Nappy to Baldwin, and across the timeline they come. Baldwin's got it top of the key, going to dribble drive, floater, no. Tart with the putback, and it does not go. He'll go to the line for a pair. So I'll tell you, one thing, I would almost think about calling a timeout here. And the only reason I talk about that is just to kind of refocus your guys. You're down 8. Everybody's just a little bit off early on. Tart at the line, goes through his routine. It is up, it is short. He has 1 more to go here. So Nimmo checks in for Pitzenbarger to give him a breather. And Tart at the line for his second. Hall checks in for Blixt. 3:17 to go here, first quarter, 14-6. Cats down by 8. Tart at the line for his second. Through his routine, puts it up and puts it home. 1 out of 2 from the line. It's a 9-point Warrensburg lead in the first quarter of this one. Get it off for Schroeder. Schroeder throws it away. And again, that goes back to what I was just saying a while ago, Gary. They're just not in sync early on. So 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Warrensburg with a 9-point lead, a chance to make it a double-figure lead here on this possession. Baldwin kicks it in the corner, Nappy. They go inside to Tart. Tart's got it, gets it stripped from behind. Good defense by Atkinson. Gets it off. Cats need a bucket here in this stop to try to get back in this one early. Backdoor cut for Norris, back out for Atkinson. He'll dribble drive, call him for the travel, and it goes back the other way. So Bocher comes in, Kennedy checks out. And I feel like we're searching for that lineup that we like early on right now. Switching a lot of bodies in, a lot of bodies out here. Baldwin's got it across the timeline, 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. 15-6, Warrensburg with an early 9-point advantage. Nappy, dribble drive, floater, no. Off Tart, out of bounds, back to the Cats. Warrensburg's given the Cats opportunities to get this back to a 7 or 6 point game. Cats have got to start capitalizing. It starts with a bucket and a stop to get back in this one. They're getting the stops. They're not getting the buckets on the offensive end. Give a little bit of that credit to Warrensburg for the defense they're playing in the early going. Schroeder into the corner now for Norris. Norris out of the corner to the wing. Out front they go for Langer. Langer's got it, going to back it up. Volleyball line right side. Skips it over left side for Hall. Hall's got it on the left side. Volleyball line, going to dribble drive. Wild floater. Good by Hall. 15-8. Hall knocks it down. It goes back the other way. Back to a 7-point game with 1:50 to go here, first quarter. Baldwin, good delivery to Nappy. Tap from behind was Nappy by Schroeder. The 4th team foul on the Cat.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 31, Kyle Minchin. And number 3, James T.
First foul on Monty. He's going to check out. Minching checks in for him. Try to go to Nabby to kick it in the corner. Nimmo's got it on the wing, inside to Tart. Tart going to back his way down, blocked away by Bocher. Picked up by Hall, grabbed by Norris. Norris ahead to Tiemann. Tiemann's got it in the corner, going to go into Bocher. Bocher's going to spin, shoot, can't deliver. Rebound by Tart, and it's going to go back the other way. A lot of missed shots by the bigs on both sides early on in this one. Baldwin's got it. He's going to dribble. Kicks it in the corner. Nappy's cut off. Kicks it in the corner. Nimmo, 3-ball, no. Rebound by Norris. Cats could push. They get it to Hall. Glass and good. Corbin Hall. And it's 15-10. Cats back to within 5 with 1:05 to go here in the first quarter of this one. So Warrensburg going to call the timeout. We'll take a quick 30s. Well, no,
they didn't. He thought they called a timeout. I saw him waving it off, but everybody was already on the bench. So
Cats again back to within 5 with 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. So Warrensburg had it up by 9, had a couple of chances to make it double figures. Cats played well defensively there to keep it at 9, have got it to about within 5. Baldwin fires a 3. That one's going to miss off the side, but an offensive rebound by Barry. If they're going to call that on Kennedy, that's going to be 2 on Kennedy. I believe we will see. And that is 2 on Kennedy, which could be a big killer for the Cats because having Atkinson on the bench is not good. Kennedy not happy with himself as he goes to the bench.
Who shot that shot? I missed it as I was watching everything else.
Cooper Berry. So they get it in the corner. Nimmo thought about a 3. He's cut off by Langer. Going to step it back up now between the circles. They go for Pitzenbarger. Pitzenbarger gets it off for Baldwin. Baldwin with it outside. Going to skip it over to Nimmo. Nimmo's got it right wing. They're going to go in the right blocks for Barry. Barry's going to pull up from about 6 or 7 and knock it down, and it's 17-10. You can't defend that. When you got a big that can knock down that 6 to 10 foot jumper, you got a good one. 28 seconds to go here, first quarter, 7-point lead for the Tigers. Back to Norris, get it off for Bocher. Bocher's got it, skips it up front for Langer. Langer yet to score for the Cats. Free throw line, jumper no good. Rebound inside, and it is going to go out of bounds. Back to Warrensburg with 11 seconds to go. So 11.7 to go here, first quarter, 17-10 our score. Cats down by 7, early flurry by Warrensburg, a 9-2 run to open it, and that's pretty much the difference in this one. Baldwin's got it, and he's going to take an easy bucket to the lane, and 1, make it 19-10. And 1 opportunity coming for Baldwin. I'll tell you what's killing the Cats early in this ball game in this first quarter has been that dribble drive, Gary. They have not cut off a lane to the bucket, and they have paid several times for that. They're down 20-10 with 6 seconds to go here in that first quarter. Get it into Norris. Norris is going to push it up for the Cats. Handoff for Langer. Langer going to step into 1, got it, and goes to the end of the quarter, 20-13. That was a big one for the Cats. Gets them back to within 7, and we go to the second. 20-13, Cats down by 7. It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land & Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today.
A strong lineup is always important no matter the sport. The same should go for your insurance company as well. At Stafford & Stafford Insurance, your auto, commercial, life, health, farm, and crop insurance is all under one roof. With a lineup like that, they are sure to have your team covered. Call the team, that will line up with the best of them. Stafford and Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville, located on Commercial Street across from Holland's Auto Sale.
Welcome back. 8 minutes on the clock. We go to the second quarter. Cats down by 7. Really the difference in the ball game, that 9-2 run. Warrensburg opened up with big buzzer beater for the Cats there for a couple reasons. Number one, they get the bucket, and they're going to get the ball to start the second quarter. So couldn't have worked out any better. They're going to get a 2-for-1 opportunity here. Going to get it in to Norris in the backcourt, and we're underway in the second quarter. Cats down 20-13 in this one. Backdoor cut for Langer, stripped away by Barry, picked back up by Langer. He's got it in the corner, left side, left wing, now to Schroeder. Schroeder's got it on the wing, left side, looking to get it inside. Starts his dribble, guarded by Pitzenbarger. Now trying to get rid of it, gets it to the free throw line for Norris. Floater no good by Norris, blocked away by Baldwin, and it goes back the other way. Baldwin and Nappy across the timeline, right side wing. With it is Nappy. The little look for a little pick and roll there, didn't have it open. Now they're going to kick it in the corner for Barry. Barry's got it in the corner on the right side, back up top. Tipped in the backcourt, picked up by Norris. Glass and good, Kobe Norris. It's 20-15 and an and one opportunity. Baldwin wanted a push-off from Norris. It might have been there. Don't think they're going to call that, though. It wasn't enough to call. And it's a chance to be a 4-point game with 7:14 to go in the half. Norris at the line. No good. And it goes back the other way. Cats have missed a couple of free throws in this one. 5-point game. Nimmo to Pitzenbarger. Pitzenbarger's got it, gets it over to Nimmo, to Nappy. Inside, they're going to go to Barry. Up and under, Barry, no good. Barry levels the defender. Nothing called, and it goes back the other way. So 22-15 the score. Barry bullies his way in for 2. And now Langer loses the handle, and it goes right back the other way. Baldwin with it. Get it over on the wing. Barry chases it down, now goes backdoor. Good hands by the Cats. Schroeder able to knock it away. And it'll be Warrensburg ball in the back corner, far corner. Pitzenbarger to pass it in for the Tigers. 6:33 to go here, first half, 22-15. Cats down by 7. Warrensburg trying to extend it back out to 9 here. They're going to go inside for Barry. Cannot connect to Barry, and Schroeder going to take it across the timeline, pick it off, get it to Langer, pull-up jumper, good. Brooks Langer for 2, 22-17. And when Brooks has got that mid-range game going, he can be a load. Nimmo with it outside, gets it over to Pitzenbarger. He'll fire for 3, no good. Tipped out to Pitzenbarger. Drop it off to Nappy. Nappy guarded by Bocher. Underneath, they're going to go for Pitzenbarger. Back to Nappy. Nappy's got it in the corner on the right side. They cut him off. Good hands by the Cats. And it's going to stay with Warrensburg with 5:56 to go here in the first quarter. They're going to hand it to Baldwin underneath. Probably a little lob into Nappy, as that's what they're going to do. They try to get it off for Barry. Barry loses the handle, gets it back. An offensive board. Inside they go to Baldwin. Baldwin gets it stripped away, picked back up. Back up front they go. And they're going to call a technical on Monty Schroeder.
Technical foul on number 20, Montgomery Schroeder. That is his second foul. That will be the 7th.
Not sure what happened with Monty. I don't know if he was talking or if I didn't get to quite see that. But that was a quickly called technical. It's a 5-point game, and Baldwin goes to the line. He's got 6 already, and he can extend this lead. First one is good. 23-17. Sometimes doing play-by-play, you don't see the spot away from the ball. I didn't see what happened there. Schroeder checks out along with Blixt. And one more to go here for Baldwin. And knocks that one down. So he knocks them both down, and it's 24-17. Harrisonville keeps closing to within 4 or 5, but they cannot get over that hump, and then Warrensburg keeps pushing it back out to 9 or 10. Pitzenbarger into the backcourt for Baldwin. He's going to bring it across the timeline, set up his offense on the right side wing. Directing traffic out there, goes free throw line for Nappy. They're looking back door now, tried to go over to Barry. Back out front, they go spinning around. It'll be Pitzenbarger. He's going to dribble it in the corner. Hand check foul going to be called. Be a 1-and-1 for the Tigers here. So Pitzenbarger goes to the line for a 1-and-1. 7-point game with 5:24 to still go here in the first half. Pitzenbarger for a 1-and-1. Puts that one up and drops it home. Hits the rim and in it goes. Back to 8. 25-17 at the score. Waiting. Tart coming in. He's going to check in for Barry. I'll tell you what I was going to say earlier. They've been getting a lot of second, third, and fourth opportunities down here, has Warrensburg. And a lot of that was without Kennedy Atkinson in the ballgame. Second free throw, no good. Atkinson there for the rebound. They had to put him back in with his 2 fouls, so you got to keep an eye on that. 25-17 to score, 8-point game with 5:15 to go here in the half. Langer with it on the wing, left side, top of the key for Norris. Over to Bocher. Bocher will fire, cannot connect. Rebound backside by Nappy. Gets it to Baldwin, and across the timeline they go. Off on the wing. Baldwin knocked away from him. Off of Langer, out of bounds with 4:58 to go. Baldwin set to pass this one in here, still looking to get it in. He's going to chuck it in the backcourt for Pitzenbarger. Pitzenbarger going to bring it back across the timeline. He's going to dribble drive inside, cut off, now kick it to Baldwin on the left side wing. Baldwin with it on the left wing, skips over to the right wing, picked up by Nimmo. Good defense right there by Langer. Nimmo's trying to get rid of it, gets it in the corner now for Tart. Tart guarded by Bocher. Cats picking up the defensive intensity here with 4:35 to go here in the half. Nappy gets another guy off his feet, dribble drive, and it's a 10-point game again, 27-17, and Warrensburg's pushed it back to 10. And again, the dribble drive killing the Cats here in this one. Get it off for Atkinson. Atkinson goes coast, and no. Going to call the foul on Tart, and to the free throw line goes Kennedy Atkinson. So Atkinson at the line, down 10 with 4:14 to go in the half. Free throw rattles out. All I know, there's one thing I know about Harrisonville playing in this gym. They're a terrible free throw shooting team in this gym. I remember multiple games. I don't know if Karen Renner's listening or not, but she would remember one in particular was for a district championship that her son missed a couple of late in that one. Almost knocked off Bolivar in that one. We got a timeout on the floor. Cats down 9, 4:14 to go here in the half.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services has been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a 4th-generation Wildcat. With this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. And as always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
Hello, welcome back. 27-18 is the score. 4:14 to go here in the first half. Cats down by 9. You know, there was a 9-2 run to start it. Warrensburg was up by 7. The Cats weaseled their way back, worked their way back, got it to within 4. It went back to 10, and a three-pointer at the buzzer got them to within 7. And then they got it back to within 5 a couple of times here in the quarter. But again, Warrensburg has worked it back up to a 10-point game. 4:14 to go here in the first half of this one. The Cats down 9, and a little bit of foul trouble. A couple of different guys with 2 fouls. I think Cats got 3 different guys with 2 fouls in the early go in this one. Baldwin, glass, no good. Rebound by Hall. Cats avoid catastrophe there. They about gave up another easy look for a basket. You got to be excited that Baldwin missed that one. Kick it inside for Blix, back out to Norris. Norris has got it guarded by Nemo on the wing right side. Between the circles, he can give it off to Hall. Hall going to dribble drive. He's going to hand off for Bocher. Bocher floater, no good. Not the shot you want in that situation. 3:30 to go here in the first half, 27-18. Nappy with it. They're going to go inside to Barry. Barry cannot collect it. And it's to the Cats again. Norris across the timeline. He's got it between the circles. 3:15 to go here in the first half. Norris with it. Hands off for Hall. Hall now hands off to Blix. They go to Bocher. Bocher to Langer. Langer been relatively quiet in this one, just with 5. And now they're going to call a 3-second violation on Bocher, and it's going to go back to Warrensburg. Very similar to the first quarter in this one. Couple of different opportunities when it was 9 to get it to 7 or 6, and the Cats couldn't capitalize. And now Warrensburg, their 3rd straight trip down with a 9-point lead, a chance to make this double figures with under 3 to go in the half. Nappy's got it out front. And he's going to back it up, go to Nemo. Nemo's on the right side wing with it, going to dribble the top of the key, hand off for Baldwin. Baldwin going to dribble drive, drop it for Barry. Barry cannot connect. Rebound by Atkinson. Now let's see if the Cats can capitalize on this one. Norris back the other way, step back, gets it to Minching. Minching's got it back out for Atkinson. Atkinson's got it between the circles, trying to direct traffic, hands off for Blix. Blix has got it, going to back it back up. Guarded by Nemo. They go to the free throw line for Minching. Minching's got it at the free throw line. He's going to hand off for Langer. Langer gets it stripped away by Nappy, and it goes back the other way. Just not real crisp on the offensive end of the Cats so far tonight. Baldwin will fire from 25, I should say. Does not connect, but an offensive rebound to Warrensburg. Been that kind of half for the Cats. Just a little bit behind Warrensburg into this one. Now Barry going to back down Minching. Glass in, no good. Nappy puts it back in for 2, and it's 29-18. Cats down by 11, their largest deficit of the night. Atkinson with it. Off for Minching. He goes inside for Blix. Into the corner for Norris. Norris back to Minching. He's going to back his way in. Drop it to Blix underneath for Atkinson. And Atkinson is going to be fouled by Pitzenbarger. Be the 16th foul on the Tigers. With 1:24 to go here in the half. Trying to get the ball in is Norris. They get it into Langer. Glass in good. Brooks Langer, 29-20. Cats back to within 9. Langer got 7 in this one. Out front, they're going to go. Inside, they go for Barry. Barry's going to work his way in. Puts it up. No good. Rebound tipped around. They're going to call.
It's going to be 3 on Barry. I'm sorry. No, it was first on Barry. I'm sorry.
3. It would have been 3 on Tart if he was still in there. And that's what Kennedy Atkinson does. He just frustrates you. And it's going to go Atkinson to the line for a 1-and-1.
Shooting the 1-and-1 for the Wildcats will be number 22, Brooks Langer. Correction, number 31, Kyle Minching.
So Minching goes to the line. I thought Kennedy was the one that got fouled, so none of them are going to shoot. It'll be Kyle Minching instead. And the Cats miss another free throw here in the first half. Back the other way they go with it.
1 minute remaining in the half.
So Cats down 9. You'd like to get a stop at a bucket here before the half if you're the Cats. Don't want to go to the locker room down double figures. Nappy with it. They're going to try to feed it into Barry. They do. He spins and can't deliver. Rebound by Blix. Gets it off for Norris, and back the Cats come down by 9. Norris is going to dribble drive, kick it to Atkinson. Atkinson looking to do something with it. Going to look back door, now hand off for Norris. Norris is going to cut floater, good. 29-22. Cats back to within 7. And back, Baldwin has it with 22 seconds to go here in the quarter. He's going to back it back up with 18 seconds. Gets it off for Nappy. Nappy has it way outside with 13. Over to Pitzenbarger, right side. Pitzenbarger back got caught in the air there, but able to get it back now to Nimmo. Nimmo's going to go baseline for Baldwin. Cats fire. No. We go to the locker room down by 7, 29-22. We'll be back for halftime after this.
No matter the time of day, we could all use a Route 44 from Sonic. Good news, if you order in the Sonic app, you get happy hour all day. That means drinks are half price anytime on the Sonic app. Don't worry, it's still traditional happy hour from 2 to 4 every day at the Sonic of Harrisonville. So if you need to refuel with a drink, or maybe you need a snack, come see the gang at Sonic and fuel up.
A community always needs a group to help promote the small businesses in its town. Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce does this for Harrisonville. Chamber Golf Tournament, Log Cabin Festival, and monthly meetings. The Chamber events are plentiful and a great way for your business to be seen. Go to harrisonvillechamber.com or watch the weekly Chamber chat for more Chamber happenings.
Something that good teams always possess is the fact they got each other's back. Schroeder Chiropractor in Harrisonville has your back. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, you will feel right at home. And they have a warm, family-friendly waiting area. They will take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, being actively involved in the Bright Futures and Harrisonville youth sports. Whether it's aches and pains or getting involved in the community, Schroeder Chiropractic has your back.
When you're searching for insurance, it's good to be able to call an agent in your town that can protect you. So if you're looking for auto, life, renters, boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy to be covered, call CPSK Insurance, an auto owner's affiliate. Call and talk to one of the local agents, Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra, located right off I-49 and 291 in Harrisonville at the Millwalk Mall. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. If your business needs covered, they can help you out there as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at cpskinsurance.com. Let the local agents go to work for you.
One of Harrisonville's oldest and its most reliable realtors, American Heritage Realtors. With almost 40 years of experience, they will take all the stress out of buying and selling a home. Add in being the #1 seller of properties on Zillow, and American Heritage should be the only call you make when you're ready to buy or sell your home. Experience, reliability, and results. That's American Heritage Realtors next to Sonic on South Commercial Street.
Inside the train testing facility, our heating and cooling products go through endless torture tests. We drop them, slam them against a wall, shake them, and then expect them to run without an extra decibel in our anechoic sound chamber. We test so it runs.
On Heating and Cooling is your local train dealer. They've been serving Harrisonville and the surrounding communities for over 50 years. If you need service, repair, or replacement of your heat pump, furnace, air conditioner, or indoor air quality equipment, give Hahn a call at 816-380-5659, just like the Wildcats.
It's hard to stop a train.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
It's almost that time. Valentine's Day hand pies from Granny Face Pies at Upcycled Orchard is almost here. We will be taking orders soon. Our orchard location is closed, but the booth at Artisans Corner on Wall in Harrisonville is open. We have our gift items to take and bake, granny face pies and pot pies available in our booth all year long. Make sure you watch our Facebook page for ordering information. We will be posting soon. Granny face pies are the best, so don't miss out. Today is National Pie Day, so celebrate with a Granny Faye pie. Looking for the perfect date for Valentine's? Join them at the Cider House for an amazing 5-course dinner prepared by a professional chef, complete with a demo by the chef, a local musician, wine pairings, and more. Make it a Valentine's evening you won't forget. Cider House is located on 7 Highway, 8 miles south of Harrisonville. The 2021 Farm to Table schedule is posted on the website. Dates will sell out, so don't wait to book. For more information, check out the ciderhouseevents.com or visit our Facebook page. Stop paying high prices for low-quality Rising M feeders and get locally grown, farm-fresh, USDA-inspected beef. No more reground beef to make it look fresh, fatty steaks, or tough meats. Get it fresh from the source. Quarter, half, and whole packages available. Call or text Charlie with Rising M Feeders for more detail. 816-738-3571. That's 816-738-3571. All right, welcome back inside of Tiger Field House on the campus of Warrensburg High School. Cats trail 29-22 at the half. They were outscored 20-13 in the first quarter, and they trail 29-22 as both teams scored 9 points in that second quarter. Gary's got some stats for us.
Yeah, leading the way for the Cats is Bruce Langer with 7. He had 3 in the first and then 4 in the second. Then Kennedy Atkinson has 5. Kobe Norris has 4, and Connor Blixt has 2, and Corbin Hall off the bench has 4 for their total of 22. In foul trouble for the Cats, as Chad said earlier, Kennedy Atkinson had 2 fairly early, and then Monty Schroeder has 2, and James Tiemann has 2. We had a total of 8 team fouls in the first half. For Warrensburg, leading the way is Nappy and Baldwin, both with 8. Pitzenberger and Barry both have 6, and then Marcus Tart has 1 off the bench. Their foul, anybody in foul trouble, Pitzenberger does have 2, and Tart has 2. So really it's somewhat even as far as that goes. But you're right, that first run is kind of the difference in the game. Is the difference in the game for all practical purposes.
Well, that and there's a couple of things I saw. Number one, Kobe getting here a little bit late, I think that just kind of had them off a little bit. So
I totally agree.
James probably knew there was a chance he would start, but probably you got to get in a mindset of you're going to start a basketball game or you're going to start any athletic event. And so he probably not having 100% knowing that he was going to start, that probably messed with him. That probably also messed with the team out on the floor because they're not used to starting out with James. They played great with James in there. That's not what I'm saying. But when you change up your starting lineup and your flow to begin with, it took the Cats a little bit to get into it. Once they finally did, they settled in. It's a 7-point game. But Warrensburg has been able to keep it around 7 or more. Cats get it to within 5 or 4, and Warrensburg with a little bit of a run. Now in the second half, they're going to have to start by getting a little bit of a run. Get 4 quick points to start that second half and make Warrensburg tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, but Warrensburg gets the ball coming out, so we're going to have to play tight defense. Warrensburg has played really good defense. They are very physical, though. If you're paying attention, watching, they are very physical under the boards and all the play, and so they play physical and they play good defense. But we need to have some good defense in the beginning and start, chipping away at that 7 points, kind of like you say, a little bit here, a little bit there, to get it back as we go into the fourth quarter. You want to have it as even as you possibly can to be able to take that last quarter and hopefully take it in your way.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We got a big day tomorrow as well. We haven't really got a chance to talk about that, Gary. We're going to be at the community center all day long for Hoops for Hope, and we're raising money for Hope Haven of Cass County. And if we got any of our sponsors out there that would like to jump in, you got about 12 hours to jump in on this. We would love to have you. We're about $200 short of the goal I set in my head to start for tomorrow. So if anybody's listening along and you want to advertise with us tomorrow and you want it to go to a good cause, 50% of all proceeds will go to Hope Haven of Cass County. I won't tell you where we're at because I want it to be a surprise tomorrow, but the community, as always, has stepped up and rocked it for us. And we're going to have a full day of basketball, starting with the kindergartners at 8 o'clock in the morning with skills and drills, followed up by the 4Ts, first and second grade team. Be exciting for me to be on the sidelines. I think Jerry might hook me up with a wireless mic. That could be interesting at times during the game, Gary.
Yeah, is there any FCC rules that you better read before you?
Hey, it's first and second grade. I was told specifically you got to wait till 5th or 6th grade before you really get heated in those arguments. So first and second grade, I'll be on my best behavior. We'll have some fun tomorrow. We got 2 first and second grade boys games. We got a first and second grade girls game. We got 3 5th and 6th grade games, a couple of 3rd and 4th girls and boys games. We're just going to have fun all day tomorrow, raising money for a good cause. And you always can bring out supplies to the community center tomorrow. We're looking for non-perishable food items, also things to help women in need that have left a domestic violence relationship. You can check out our website. We have a list of goods that they could use on that as well. And I think Jerry might even put a donation button on tomorrow during the broadcast if people want to donate, and we could give that to Hope Haven as well. So we're ready for basketball. Second half action coming your way. Cats down 7, and it'll be Pittsburgh to give it into Baldwin as we're underway in the second quarter. Or third quarter, second half is what I should have said. They go right inside to Nappy, puts it down and blocked away. Foul called. Nappy goes to the line for 2. And I'll tell you, every time you play Warrensburg, Nappy or Pittsburgh, one of those two is just a thorn in your side. Tonight, Pittsburgh's been great, but Nappy has been that thorn in the side already with 8 points in the game, chance to make it double figures. First free throw is good, and it's 30-22. Second free throw coming up here. 7:50 to go here, third quarter. 30-22 is the score. And it'll stay 30-22. He misses the second one. Cats a chance to make it 6 or 5 here, but they have not gotten any good looks at 3 in this ball game. Backdoor cut, glass and good. 30-24, back to 6. Langer has 9. Ball tipped away, goes in the backcourt, chased down by Baldwin. So the Cats with quick hands, but Baldwin able to chase it down. Across the timeline, get it off on the wing. It'll be Pittsburgh with it on the right side. Into the right corner, he goes for Nappy. Baseline now for Nimmo, back to Nappy. Skip it in the corner, Baldwin. He'll fire, connect. 33-24. Don't want to leave a shooter open. They do right there. And Baldwin has knocked it down. He's got 11 in the ball game to lead all scorers. Get it off now. It'll be Norris, top of the key. 3, Blix. Good. 33-27, 6-point game. Blix answers the 3 with a triple of his own. Nappy, he's going to dribble, drive up and under, kick it in the corner. Nimmo inside for Barry. Barry's going to pull his way in. No. Good rebound by Bocher to Atkinson. Ahead they go to the corner for Blix. He goes inside for Bocher, can't get it to go. Foul called inside, and that'll be on Barry. And again, what did I say about it in the second quarter? Kennedy frustrates you. He's only about 6'1", but he's in there, and he's in those rebounds, and he can frustrate you all day long. 6:26 to go here in the third. Cats down 6, chance to make it 4. Atkinson, floater, good. 4-point game, 33-29. Here come the Cats. I said they need to get 4 quick ones. They did it unconventionally, but they did get to within a 4-point game, 6:12 to go. Now Baldwin kick in the corner. Now it's Nappy with it on the right side. Goes inside for Barry. Barry up and under, no. Rebound Cats. Back the other way. They get in the corner for Blix. Blix looking in the corner. Back out front he goes for Norris. Norris drops off. Glass no good. Foul on the floor. Are they gonna call that on Barry? It'll be on, no.
Call it on Nemo.
So call it on Nemo, but it'll still stay Cats ball. Chance to make this a one-possession game with 5:53 to go here, third quarter. Langer to pass it in, gets it in to Atkinson. Floater, no good. Rebound on the backside for Warrensburg, goes back the other way. Baldwin across the timeline, 5:40 to go here in the third. Nappy to Baldwin. Baldwin fires, a little bit quick shot. Atkinson with the board. To Norris. Norris is going to push it up for the Cats. He's going to dribble it in the paint, kick it in the corner. Blix. Blix now tried to get rid of it. Stolen away by Baldwin. Cats have had a couple opportunities down 4. Now a chance for Warrensburg to make it 6 or 7 again. Got to capitalize on those when you're in a close game on the road. Going to call a foul on Norris. So 5:16 to go, 4-point game.
Maybe
third
you can help
quarter.
me, though. Barry can't continue to move the screen, can he? And that's what he's doing, and that's the reason. That's what caused Norris to try to hook around.
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to move with it, but they did not call that. You know, big body like that, it's hard to see if him moving a little bit. Nappy goes in, kicks out for Nimmo. Nimmo short on that one, but Bocher cannot come up with a rebound, and it'll stay with Warrensburg. 5:03 to go. So 5:03 to go here in the third. 33-29 the score. They get it into Barry. He's got it on the elbow, goes into the paint for Baldwin. Little quick jumper, no good. Atkinson with the rebound. Cats down 4 in the ball. This is the third opportunity to get it to a one-possession game. You want to capitalize here. Kick it off for Atkinson. He's going to dribble drive. Gets it underneath for Bocher. Bocher skips it back up, stolen away, and it'll be a steal by Norris. They're going to call a foul on Norris. It looked like he got it. I think he got a little bit of hand. And I think Baldwin even knows. That that was not on the hand because he's shaking his head like, I got away with one right there. Monty coming back in the game. We have not seen Monty in the game since second quarter in that technical foul called. So 4:40 to go here in the third. Business picking up, so to speak. Schroeder with the steal. Going to get it off for Atkinson, back to Norris. Cats bring it. Fourth trip down by 4. See if they can get back in this one. Schroeder has it on the outside, guarded by Barry. And now, again, the Cats throw it away. Careless with the basketball. Not sure who Monty was throwing that one to. They go inside with it. Skip it over on the wing. Baseline, they go on the left side for Nappy. Skips it to the right side, Pitzenbarger. He goes inside now for Barry. Barry on the cutter for Nappy. Puts it up, no good. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Monty. That'll be his third. Nappy goes to the line. Nappy 1-4-2 from the line. Close games like this, you don't want to give up too many times when you're down by 2 possessions to get it to 1 possession. The Cats did it 4 times in a row, weren't able to capitalize. So 34-29, now a 5-point game. As Nappy knocks that one down, he's now 2 out of 3 from the line. Schroeder checks out with his 3 fouls. Minching checks in for him. 34-29, 4:07 to go here in the third. That one rattles out. Kennedy Atkinson with the rebound. Going to go back the other way. He's really asserted himself here in the second half with his rebounding. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Minching with it on the left side wing. Going to call for it is Atkinson at the top of the key. Gets it off to Blix. Jumper from Blix from 16, no good. Rebound by Nappy. Cats, that's 6 trips in a row the Cats have come up empty here in this third quarter. 5-point game, Nappy with it on the wing. Right side, back between the circles he goes, Baldwin with 3:35 to go here in the third, and a 5-point game. Pitzenbarger over to Baldwin. Baldwin's got it on the wing, left side, dribbles back, top of the key now, Nappy. Nappy with it at the top of the key, and tries for the steal is Langer, and now it's going to go back the other way. Nimmo with it, kick it in the corner for Baldwin. Baldwin's going to dribble drive, kick in the corner. Pitzenbarger, 3 no good. Langer with the rebound. Cats down 5 in the basketball, 3:10 to go here, third quarter. Cats have been dry from the field here for the last 3+ minutes. They got to get a shot to fall. Langer pulls up, no good. Rebound Nappy. And again, the Cats come up empty. Back the other way they go. Pitzenbarger, no good. Atkinson with the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Will Pitzenbarger. Cats have done great on the defensive end, but they're struggling offensively, and they've struggled offensively all game, and you got to give a lot of that credit to Warrensburg and their defense. 2:51 to go here in the third. 5-point game. Pitzenbarger's first free throw is good. 35-29. One more to go. So 2:51 to go here in the third. Cats down 6. They got it to 4. Could never get it to 2. And now Warrensburg a chance to push it to 7 and does. Right back where we started the whole quarter. 36-29. Cats are down. We will take a timeout. And we'll be back after this. Cats down by 7, 2:48 to go third.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who Fortis trusts to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tile and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
2:48 to go here in the third. Cats down by 7. Gary, we talked about it. You were down 4 straight trips down the floor. Down 4, you could not capitalize, get it to a one-possession game. Warrensburg has been able to push it back out to 7 again.
That's true.
So, the Cats, they've got to find something offensively. Warrensburg has shut them down. Harrisonville likes to play in the 60s and 70s. They're at 29, and there is only 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Tells you what Warrensburg has been able to do defensively in this one. Go to the free throw line for Atkinson. Trying to direct traffic. Now hand it back to Langer. Langer's only got 9 in the ball game. They get it to Atkinson. Atkinson's got 7. They get it off back to Atkinson. He's going to dribble in the paint, kick it off for Norris. Norris backs it back up between the circles. 2:25 to go here, third quarter. 36-29. Cats down by 7. Langer going to dribble drive. He draws a double team, kicks it back out. Now they're going to go inside the team, and in the corner, Langer. Good! Brooks Langer, 36-32. Cats back to within 4. And Langer gets them back to within 4. They skip it over to Baldwin. Baldwin's got it, top of the key. They go for Munsterman. Skip it over to Pitzenbarger into the corner, right side, Nappy. Nappy gets inside, knocked away from Tart. Picked back up, though. Warrensburg still with the ball. Munsterman's got it, going to dribble in the other way. Doesn't like it. Kicks it back out to Pitzenbarger. 1:45 to go here in the third. Pitzenbarger into the corner now, Tart. Tart with it in the corner. He's going to dribble drive on Minching. Now kick back to Baldwin. Baldwin guarded by Norris. Into the corner this time, Pitzenbarger. He goes up and in. 4-2, and it's 38-32. Cats down 6 with 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. Norris with it, gets it to Minching. Over to Tiemann, back out front they go for Langer. Langer backs it up, going to be guarded by Nappy. Kick it off for Atkinson. Atkinson goes to the elbow, kick in the corner for Tiemann. Tiemann going to dribble drive, get it off for Minching. Minching loses the handle on it, Tart on it, and it goes back the other way. 6-point game with 55 seconds to go in the third. And now Warrensburg a chance to push it back to 8, possibly 9 with a bucket here under a minute to go in the third. Baldwin going to dribble drive, stripped away from him, picked up. Cats got the numbers, they're going to run with it. Kick it off, and a foul by Munsterman. That'll be the third team foul on Warrensburg. It'll be Cats ball with 38.8. Hall checking in for Minching. So Norris set to pass it in here. 38-32, big possession for the Cats. You'd like to get it to 4 or 3 going to the fourth. They're going to kick it into Atkinson. He's got it in the corner on the right side to the right wing between the circles with his dribble. Hands off now for Norris with 32 seconds to go in the quarter. They get it to Langer. Langer guarded by Nappy. Nappy now gets over to Atkinson. Now to Hall. Hall fires. No. Rebound by Tiemann. He's going to go up strong. No. Rebound by Nappy, and it's going to go back the other way. Cats cannot capitalize. They have missed opportunity after opportunity tonight in close. They cannot do it there. Down by 6 with 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Glass no good. Put back no is good by Berry. And we go to the fourth. Cats down 40-32 on the Berry putback. We'll be back after this.
Competition between teammates makes for a stronger and better team. Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance and Cameron Chenoweth of American Family Insurance were both Wildcats on the field. Now they are competitors off the field. They know that you have many choices for insurance, so they're teaming up to offer free auto, home, and life insurance quotes. Call Lacey at 816-380-2700 or Cam at 816-380-3996 and get started on your new insurance quote today.
For a limited time, you pay what we pay going on at Max Motors dealerships. Shop 24 hours a day. Exclusive at Max Motors, you pay what we pay and not a penny more on any new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC in stock. All invoices clearly displayed with the highest trade-in values in the Midwest.
Take your car shopping to the max.
Max Motors is your Kansas City dealer. MaxMotors.com. See dealer for details.
Not real sure who's DJing tonight, but I just heard some Quad City DJs go ride that train, and I love it. We go to the fourth quarter, 40-32, Cats down by 8. Need to get back in this one. I go back to the first 3 minutes of this ball game, 9-2 run. Put the Cats down, and they've been down for 7 or 8 most of this night, Gary.
Yeah, and they had opportunity after opportunity to cut it to 2, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah, and you know, I think they had a play drawn up, and Coach was trying to call for that play, and they didn't run it, and Coach is not happy. 3 ball from the corner for Schroeder, misses everything, but the Cats catch a break out of bounds off of Nappy and Nimmo. So an 8-point game is going to stay that way. Cats are going to have it underneath their own bucket with 7:47 to go. They get it into Atkinson. He's got it underneath, trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Going to back it into the paint. Now handoff for Langer. Langer's got it, trying to get rid of it, gets it off for Atkinson. They're going to hand back to Norris. 7:35 to go here in the quarter. 40-32. Cats down 8. Langer with it. They get it off to Atkinson. Little floater. Good. Kennedy Atkinson. And it's 40-34. Time to lock down. Get it to 4. If you get a stop here. Go top of the key for Berry. They're just going to fall off of Berry and say, hey, you want to shoot that, go for it. They get it off to Pitzenbarger. He's got it on the wing right side, left side now for Nimmo. Goes into the blocks, working on Atkinson. Berry, no good. Rebound for the Cats, down 6 in the ball, under 7 to go here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder going to dribble drive. Now he's going to have to get rid of it, gets it to Blix. Blix over on the wing now for Norris. Norris has been quiet tonight offensively. They get it inside Atkinson. Atkinson alertly able to grab that one to kick it off to Schroeder. Schroeder thought about the 3. They're going to go back door for Langer. He's going to be able to hold on to it, put it up and in. Back to 4. We got a whistle. Not sure what they called there. So it's 40-36 after the Langer bucket, and the Cats are back to within 4 again. Sometime, if they want to win this game, they got to capitalize down 4. They have not been able to do it tonight. So 40-36 the score. Baldwin with it, out front, spinning it around. Now it's Pitzenbarger with it. Back between the circles. Now it'll be Nimmo with it. They got it as 40-35 on the scoreboard, but they got it wrong because it's back-to-back doubles. And 8 minus 4 equals 4. For anybody that doesn't know their math out there. Try to get it into Barry. Barry tips it back to Pitzenbarger, back to Barry now. Barry's got it outside, little dribble drive. Good by Nappy. 4-2. 42-36. Back the other way it goes. 6-point game. Schroeder with it on the wing. Going to go that back door for Atkinson. He's going to spin, shoot, can't deliver. Back the other way. So 42-36 your score. Baldwin with it. 5:25 to go in the fourth. Baldwin going to drive to the wing, gets it off into the corner now. Nappy with it on the right side. He's double teamed in the corner. Going to skip pass, gets it over to Baldwin. Back out front for Nimmo. Now to Nappy. Nappy's going to dribble drive again. Glasson no good. Barry, the putback is good. Just like that, back to 8. Cats down. 8 again. Timeout on the board. 44-36 the score. We will take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel, grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the Blue both on and off the field. All right, 5:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cats down by 8. It's 4 points has been the nemesis tonight, Gary. I would say we've probably had 11 or 12 possessions down 4, and we have not capitalized one time tonight to get it to 2.
Yeah, I agree. It just seems like you just can't get past that solid.
Yeah, it should be Harrisonville ball as Barry made the last shot, so it'll be Cats ball. I don't know that it would have been Cats ball at half court, but, nevertheless, that's where it's going to be. Atkinson throws it into Langer. Langer going to run the point here with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to try to go to Atkinson. Atkinson's got it, looking backdoor for Langer, and they go into the corner. Tiemann off the corner to the wing. Now they get it off for Atkinson. Kick it over to Blix. Blix thought about a quick shot, now gets it back out front. Langer will fire from deep. Rebound inside, nothing called there. Blix helping Atkinson up, and they go back the other way down by 8. It's one of those shots that you say no. You say yes if it goes, but you got to get better clean possessions if you're the Cats down in this one. Out front is Baldwin with it. 4:20 to go fourth quarter. 44-36 your score. Cats down 8. Baldwin with it, guarded by Tiemann. Baldwin going to dribble around, give it back out front to Nappy, back to Baldwin. Baldwin going to dribble around on the front again. Hands off to Nappy. Nappy going to be guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder trying to slow Nappy down. Nappy kicks it in the corner. 3 ball for Baldwin. No good. Rebound on the backside by Nappy. He drops it off Pitzenbarger. He short arms it. Pitzenbarger's second attempt, no good. And he is fouled. He goes to the free throw line for a pair. There's something else that is maybe a little different tonight than games past. There's people here.
Well, apparently there's supposed to be only two, and they've got a whole student section over there.
but nevertheless, this is the type of atmosphere neither team probably is used to playing in. And that free throw is good. Pitzenbarger knocks it down, 45-36. One more to go here. And again, Warrensburg going to push it right back out to 10. And that's kind of been the story of the night. They do miss it, and it stays 9. So if you're the Cats, you got to get a bucket here and then start putting some stops together with some buckets. Langer gets it tipped away from him, picks it up in the backcourt. Get it off on the wing, 3 ball. Good, Brooks Langer, 45-39, and it's back to a 6-point game. Langer's 3rd triple of the ball game. And Baldwin going to bring it back the other way. They're going to go inside for Nappy. He loses the handle, but dribbles it back out front and going to kick it off for Pitzenbarger. Pitzenbarger on the wing. Now hands off for Baldwin. Baldwin's got it out front, and a foul going to be called. Going to call that one on Tiemann. So 7th team foul. Baldwin goes to the line. Probably the last guy you want from Warrensburg at the line. Their best all-around player is Baldwin. Goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Makes it a 7-point game. If you're Warrensburg, you'd probably, if you're Coach Nimmo, you probably want to go to the boats after this and put money on 7 and 4 because that has been the nemesis for the Cats all night. 46-39, 7-point game. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Langer with it on the wing. He'll fire. Connect! Brooks Langer. 45-42. Cats to within 3. I didn't see. Was that a 3? So. Oh, I missed one. My bad. 46-42. I can't count. That wouldn't be the first time. 46-42, Baldwin at the line. It's a 4-point game. Have we heard that one before tonight, Gary? It's a 4-point game. Baldwin at the line for a 1-and-1. Knocks the first one down. Has one more to go here. Make it 5. 47. 42. Second one is good, and it's 48-42. We have a timeout on the floor with 2:48 to go, 4th quarter. Cats down 6. We'll be back after this.
Stop going online and paying top dollar to make a t-shirt. Call Cindy at C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. She will walk you through the whole process and have you or your organization looking the best. It's no mistake that Fortis Broadcasting is always the best dressed crew around. We trust Cindy with all of our apparel on game day. Put a personal C-squared touch on your next order. Whether it's just 1 or 100, C-squared Embroidery and Screen Printing can get it done. Check them out on Facebook or go see them on the Clinton Square.
How nice would it be to get a check from someone and not have to worry about getting to the bank to put it in your account? At Hawthorne Bank, you can do exactly that. Simply open your mobile banking app, take a picture of the check, and voila, the check has been deposited into your account. Not to mention, you can always manage your accounts and payments right in the app as well. Hawthorne Bank prides itself on being at the forefront of technology to always make your banking a breeze. Hawthorne Bank, next to Troby's on Plaza Drive.
Welcome back. 2:48 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Well, and all the cheers were for the referee taking a picture of the student section over there. I'll just go ahead and mention it. I know you weren't, but I will.
Hey, I mean, it's probably not a good look if you're one of the officials and you're out on the floor taking pictures of the student section of the home crowd. But, I mean, I've seen worse. 48-42. 3-ball, Langer. No good. Rebound, Barry, and it goes to Baldwin, and it goes back the other way. That would have been huge. Would have been a 3-point game. 48-42, 2:30 to go here, 4th quarter. Cats down by 6. Have trailed all game long. So 2:24 to go, and Baldwin again goes to the free throw line.
19 foul in the second half. Rich Baldwin at the line for the Tigers to shoot 1-and-1.
He is 6 of 7 on the night. That's what I got him down as. Free throw is good. One more to go. He has made 4 of 5 1-and-1 opportunities in the second half, and a chance for Warrensburg again to make it a 9-point game. Or sorry, 8-point game. Sorry, I can't count. 50-42. So what happens when we don't have a scoreboard on the screen, Jerry? All right, 2:15 to go here in the fourth. Cats down by 8. They need scores here. They get in the corner for Bocher. Bocher gets it out front for Langer. Langer outside, guarded by Nappy. He's going to dribble, drive, kickoff for North. Into the corner, Blix. He'll fire, connect! Connor Blix, 50-45. 2 minutes to go. Well, 1:59. They wanted that extra second to go off. We'll take a timeout. Cats down 5 with 2 minutes to go.
When you plan a party, the last thing you want to do is worry about cooking and cleaning up that mess. Call the experts at Time for Seasoning Catering. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant menu for your celebration. Take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu that they'll be talking about for weeks. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME for seasoning.com to get her booked today.
Let's reset it for you. 1:59 to go here, fourth quarter. Cats have 9 team fouls, so Warrensburg's in the double bonus. Warrensburg just 3 team fouls. Cats have 1 timeout left. Warrensburg with 4. Warrensburg leads 50-45. Possession arrow favors the Warrensburg Tigers. So that'll reset it for you here. Cats going to have to, do as they've done all night. You get a stop and a bucket. They got to get it to within 3 or 2 at some point. You got to make it a one-possession game, and that changes the complexion if you can do that. So the Cats going to show pressure here. Nappy to inbound. Nobody on the ball. And they're going to look to pass it in. They're going to get it into Baldwin. Baldwin's going to be guarded in the backcourt. Going to be double teamed and kick it off. Almost throws it away. Nappy ahead, and a timeout called by Warrensburg. He's trying to say he didn't want it now. You never want it after you break the press. 1:53 to go, so that was a 6-second job in the backcourt. They got to get to that 10-second call. It'll be ball on the far side. We'll keep it right here with you after that 30-second timeout. Jerry kept staring at me like, are you going to tell me what to do? By the way, Santa Claus has his summer look going on tonight, Gary.
Yeah, he does, but I would figure he's going to have to start growing to get it back to where it was for next year.
As he said, I probably won't shave again this year, but Jerry has trimmed it nice and short. Looks like a and he's going to start No Shave 21. I know one person that's probably ecstatic, and that'd be Brenda Forschler. And Mrs. Claus, I know, really likes that. So he's got brownie points today. 1:53 to go here in the fourth, and the Cats down by 5. Nappy going to have to get it in, chucks it in, and quickly fouled is Barry.
And that's going to be 4 on Kennedy, though.
He goes, I've got 4 now. I got 4. But I kind of like this. Put Barry at the line. He gets 2, but if he makes 1 out of 2, you got a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. I wonder if they're going with the old Hackaberry. They used to have Hack-a-Shack. Maybe they're going with Hackaberry and try to shorten this game by free throws. 51-45 the score. 6-point game, 1:52 to go. Second free throw, no good. But you can't do that when you get a foul and a chance. And they get it off to Nimmo. He's got it on the wing. And Langer tries to get the steal with 1:45 to go. It's a 6-point game.
Harrisonville foul on number 22, Brooks Langer, his second.
So if you lose tonight, all is not lost on the conference season. You're just going to have to get some help. That means you're going to need center to knock off Warrensburg, and then you're going to have to knock off center. So it's not out of the question, but you'd like to put yourself in the situation. 52-45 the score. Hey, would anybody guess it's a 7-point game with 1:45 to go? I mean, all night long, that's what it's been. So Nimmo at the line. He has his first points of the night from the free throw line. His second free throw is good. And just like that, it's an 8-point game, 53-45. Get it off on the wing. Blix tried to get it to Schroeder, try to go back door. Schroeder thought about a three. He's going to dribble drive now, and he is fouled on the way to the bucket by Barry. Monty Schroeder will go to the free throw line with 1:30 to go here in the fourth. So 1:30 to go here, fourth quarter, 53-45 the score. Schroeder at the line can make it a 6-point game. And the first one is good by Monty Schroeder. His first points of the ball game. One more to go here for Monty, 53-46. Second free throw good, 53-47. So I kind of like in the fact, I think coach is trying to prolong this game as long as possible. And if you can hit a couple of threes, you'll feel good about that. Baldwin gets it in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Nimmo. Nimmo across the timeline with it. And Nimmo almost gets it tripped away. Picked the Baldwin underneath the Pitzenbarger. He walked with it. And it goes back to the Cats, down 6 with 1:19 to go. 53-47. Pitzenbarger moved both those feet. Cats are going to get it down, 1:19 to go here in the fourth. They're going to hand off for Stacy. Stacy's going to fire. Connects! Matt Stacy! 53-50. We got a 3-point game with 1:06 to go. Whistle on the floor. Matt Stacy from deep. It's a 3-point contest.
I don't know what's going on.
So Nappy's at the line. I didn't even see that. I mean, that was quick. That must have been right after the shot. I don't know.
And I have no idea who got the foul.
I want to say they called that on Connor Blix, maybe. Free throw is good. Make it 54-50. Nappy calmly knocks that one down. He has one more here. It's a 4-point game. Cats get it within 3, and here it goes back to 4 with 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter. 54-50 the score. Nappy at the line for his second. Puts it up and drops it home. 5-point game, 55-50. Norris across the time with it, guarded by Baldwin. Have it on the wing, back on the wing, now off to Langer. Langer trying to get a pick, trying to drive, and a foul called. They've got fouls to give. Norris knocks down a triple, but so 53.6 to go, 55-50 the score. Cats down by 5. They get it into Norris, off to Blix, into the corner, Stacy. He thought about it, sidestep 3 ball, no, and Kennedy fouls out with 46.9 to go. Valiant effort. Stacy's upset, but that was a great look at 3 and a sidestep 3. Billy Bocher checks back in. Pitzenbarger going to try to knock these two down to make it a 3-possession game. I'm not. If he knocks him down, it'll be a 7-point game, Gary. I'm sorry. 7-4. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street.
We did have a 3.
Today's game brought to you by the number 7-4. Well, see there, I jinxed it. Now it can't be 7. So Cats could make it a 1-possession game with a quick 3. 55-50 the score. Pitzenbarger's first one was no good. Second free throw is no good, but it's tipped out to Pitzenbarger. Cats, and how big was that Kennedy getting his 5th foul right there? Because you probably want to think Kennedy's going to get that. And Cats have had their opportunities. That's all I'm going to say. Baldwin, ill-advised shot attempt there. Cats could have got the ball, and then they knock it out of each other's hands out of bounds. It's just been that night for the Cats. Down by 5, 36 seconds to go here in the 4th. They chuck it in the backcourt for Pitzenbarger. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. Now what you hope is Pitzenbarger's got a little bit of the yips after he missed those 2 in a row. Maybe he's getting a little tight here, trying to make this a 3-possession game. Again, if he makes both these free throws, you know what'll happen. And he misses the first. So here you go. You start getting the yips, 3 in a row you've missed. 55-50 the score, 34.8 seconds to go. Stacy checks out. He's frustrated with himself. He missed that second one, but he came in and hit a huge 3. I think Baldwin might be cramping up a little bit there. He's trying to stretch out. He does knock that one down, makes it a 6-point game, 56-50. Cats need to get a good, quick look at a 3 here. So they're going to get it. 3-ball top of the key. Schroeder, no. Rebound inside by Barry. And now the Cats are going to have to foul Langer fouls. This is going to be a game they look back on at missed opportunities. That's just, that's going to be the story of this game. If we could go back in this game and watch it back, I would count at least a dozen opportunities when you're down 4 with the basketball that you could not get it to a 1-possession game. And then they'd push it out to 7 or 8. Again, it's 7, 57-50 the score. You've got to capitalize when you have the chances. Down here, you had it down 5, and the rebound goes out of bounds off your hands. It's just been that kind of night for the Cats here in Warrensburg. Second free throw is good, 58-50. Both free throws are good for the Tigers. 18 seconds to go here in the 4th. Schroeder's going to dribble, drive up and under, kick it off. Norris fires a 3. Nope. Rebound inside, out of bounds. And going to call the foul on Nappy there.
A little bit too little, too late. I'm calling some of those calls.
So 7 seconds to go, 58-50 the score. So 7.2 to go here. Cats going to fall to 1-1 in the MRVC. 3-ball by Blix, no good. And 4 seconds to go. Schroeder fouls, and it's going to go back the other way. Pitzenbarger going to shoot free throws. 58-50 the score.
Shooting the 2-shot bonus for the Tigers, number 3, Shelby Pitzenbarger. Kyle Mitchell, number 31, for Harrisonville.
I will have to say, it's one of the more, do I want to say mouthy student sections? I don't know the wording.
Well, it's a lot like Pleasant Hill. When we play at Pleasant Hill, or sometimes when they come to our house.
My whole thing is some of the things they are saying that
absolutely.
they would be getting away with that I don't think you would see in some other gymnasiums.
Well, the one ref took their picture, so it must be okay.
So. 59-50 the score. Cats fall to the Tigers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with our postgame show after this.
We all have a checklist when it comes to getting car care. No matter what is on your list, convenience, knowledge, affordability, friendliness, Colby's Car Clinic has you covered. Convenience is being right here in Harrisonville and taking care of all car care problems. From an oil change to tires and everything in between, it's your only stop. Knowledge is covered with having an ASE certified master technician. Affordability means they will work with you to not break your budget. And friendliness greets you each time you walk in the door as they treat you like an old friend. Go see Colby and the gang right behind O'Reilly's in the Big Blue Building.
Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Held's Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need one roll of sod, a scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, they have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Held's Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pocket. Don't break the bank when it comes to your vehicle needs. Instead, come to the shop that keeps the cost in check and you rolling back down the highways. Young's Auto Repair, right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial.
It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land & Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today.
A strong lineup is always important no matter the sport. The same should go for your insurance company as well. At Stafford & Stafford Insurance, your auto, commercial, life, health, farm, and crop insurance is all under one roof. With a lineup like that, they are sure to have your team covered. Call the team that will line up with the best of them. Stafford & Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville, located on Commercial Street across from Holland's Auto Sale.
Stop paying high prices for low-quality Rising M feeders and get locally grown, farm-fresh, USDA-inspected beef. No more reground beef to make it look fresh, fatty steaks, or tough meats. Get it fresh from the source. Quarter, half, and whole packages available. Call or text Charlie with Rising M feeders for more detail. 816-738-3571. That's 816-738-3571. Final score tonight is 59-50. The Harrisonville Wildcats fall to the Warrensburg Tigers. Gary, I know I harped on it all night. People probably say, my wife will tell me when I get home, quit beating the dead horse on the 7 points. But it was a 9-2 run to start it for Warrensburg. They were out of sync, were the Wildcats in that first quarter. That's the difference in this ball game. They lose by 9, but for all intents and purposes, the only reason they lost by 9 was because of some late free throws.
Well, and they wouldn't have been fouling, so they've been playing defense. The first quarter, 20-13. So there's the 7 points right there, and you're right. They went off on that 9-point run, which really hurt, and they were always trying to come back. They were never comfortable. They were always pushing it and pressing it and stuff. They're gonna shoot themselves in when they look at the tape and see the opportunities when they were within 4, even got it down to 3 at one point in time, and couldn't do anything about it. It was valiant effort by them. I mean, the second quarter 9-9, third quarter 11-10 Warrensburg, and the fourth quarter 19-18, 1 point by 1 point Warrensburg. So it's that first quarter that you go back by.
Yeah, it was 53-50, and Warrensburg closes it out with 6 straight points, almost every one of those actually from the free throw line. And, Harrisonville, we talked about it. I'm going to go back on this game and the missed opportunities all game long. If I went back, like I said, I know of at least 8 or 9. I would imagine Harrisonville had over a dozen opportunities to make it a one-possession game throughout the ball game, and they could not do it. They didn't get it to 53-50 until late in the fourth quarter, and that was when they were down 6, and it was because of a 3 by Stacy.
Right.
So if you're Coach Langer, you're going to go back, you're going to look at this game, you're going to watch this game on film, and you're probably going to get sick to your stomach a little bit because you're going to go, man, we had a shot there, we had a shot there, we had a shot there. They just were a half step behind, it felt like, tonight from the get-go.
Yeah, and Warrensburg, they played tough defense. They were on us all time. They were physical. and the officiating, they let them do that. So obviously knew that's the way it was going to be as it began to start. But they played tough defense, and we had to overcome that, and we did. As you see, the rest of the game, we stayed even with them the whole time.
Yeah, I mean that like I said, comes down to that. At the end of the game, you gotta take care of your opportunities. You gotta capitalize on your chances. Harrisonville didn't do it tonight. I'll let you run down some quick scoring.
Real quickly, leading the Cats was Langer with 20. Atkinson had 9 right before he fouled out, and then Blix had 8. Remaining scoring, Norris had 4. Schroeder had 2. Hall had 4, and then Stacy had that last 3 there in the fourth. Leading the way for Warrensburg was Baldwin with 18, hitting 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or 10 out of 11 free throws. He had 18. Then Nappy had 14. Pitzenberger had 13. Barry had 11. Nemo had 2, and then Tart had 1.
You know, I think the one thing you look at the 4 from Warrensburg. You know, up and down. Baldwin, Nappy, Pitzenberger, Barry, they all contributed solid numbers tonight. You talk about it all in double figures. When you get 4 guys in double figures, you're going to be tough to beat. Now, they only put 59 points on the board. However, it was the 59 they needed. They lose it by 9, do the Cats. They just got to regroup and go back to work next week. You got Odessa coming in on Tuesday night.
What you do is you take this, you learn from it, and you move forward. And then you take that into the game against Center, and you can't control just what you can control. So you're going to control yourself. You continue to win out. Hopefully you'll get some help in some way, some fashion, maybe by Center over Warrensburg.
And that game's coming up Friday night. And guess where it's at?
It's probably here.
It is. So Warrensburg drew the lucky straws this year in conference with having home games against the other 2 top teams in the conference. Harrisonville's just got to continue to take care of business, like you said. Hope somebody knocks off Warrensburg. I think there's a shot. There's a couple other teams that might come up and put a pretty good scare into Warrensburg. One being Pleasant Hill. Coach Messenger always has those guys playing good in February. I guarantee you that'll be a tough game. I think Oak Grove could be a tough matchup for them as well. Whatever you do, you just got to take care of business if you're the Cats and get a little bit of help.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if we get Coach out here in a minute or 2. I haven't seen him come out yet. And
I don't think he's coming up tonight. So because I see him already, I saw him walk out of the locker room and walk over towards the bus. So I don't believe he's coming up tonight.
And understandable. I know how those go. Some of those rough nights go. So that's going to probably wrap it up for us. Hopefully we can get Coach tomorrow. I'll talk to him. I'll text him, see if we can't get him up tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, Hoops for Hope starts at 8 a.m. at the Harrisonville Community Center with skills and drills. And then we will have games at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will have some youth basketball. Excited to do that. Gary's going to have some fun on that first game. Him and Jerry will have the headsets on. I will be in the coaching box. You guys can critique me and my coaching tomorrow morning.
And I will do quite a bit of that because, you know, the good thing about it is tomorrow's a fun day for me because trying to keep up with stats sometimes in fast games or a lot of shot games are difficult. So it's going to be nice, Jerry, to just sit there and kind of enjoy it. Oh, no, I'll be keeping some stats, but not to the extent that I do here.
So we're going to have some fun tomorrow at the community center. It's for a great cause for Hope Haven of Cass County. We'll get our final totals to you about that tomorrow. If you want to be a sponsor, get a hold of Jerry, Gary, or myself within the next, 11 and a half hours, and we'll get you taken care of. We'd love to have you on board. Look for the games tomorrow. If you want to donate tomorrow for Hope Haven, there'll probably be a donate button on the 4Ts website, and we will get it taken care of. So for Gary, for Jerry, the newly shaved Santa Claus, I'm Chad Grammer saying good night from Warrensburg. We'll see you from the community center bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning.